Hey everybody, it's Falchion here. It's been, I don't know, maybe over, what, almost a year? Over a year? No, it hasn't been that long, but it's been a while since I've last recorded any Minecraft. Today, we're starting, I want to do a mini-series of building a museum. I'm on the Redcraft server. It's a builder server. Bunch of decent guys on here. 1.7 came out a couple days ago, and we reset the map and decided, you know, to do what you do when you start Minecraft all over again. So I have a field here and a nice valley. I really like the new 1.7 terrain generation. It's pretty nice. All this is natural, except for the houses, of course. This used to be a lot more of a rolling hills kind of plains, but I went and leveled everything out. I did a mock-up of the build that I want to do, and it's going to be pretty big. So I went ahead and cleared everything out, and it's going to be mostly a sandstone build. I don't know how much it's going to take, actually. I have a chest and a half, double chest and a half worth of sandstone almost, and I'm just gonna start building, and when I get to the point of showing what I've gotten so far, I'll come back and show everybody what's been going on with this. But I just wanted to let you know, and I'll see you in a second. So we're back again. Well, I guess we're back for the first time. I got the front of the building done. There's a bird's eye view right here. Go down and take a look at what's going on. There's still a little more up top I need to finish up. This is the main entrance. There's going to be, I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to put iron doors in. Let's go and look at it. So I decided to go with a black glass around the front. It's just something I think I've seen at places like buildings and museums before. They use a dark glass contrast. I mean, you know, as railings and stuff, and then also to keep the light out, like it's tinted. It's at the front. I went with an orange display here in the top, and then I kept the orange going with the lighting, well, not the right there, but the lighting I used in the staircase, and then I went with white, the more hidden lighting that I'm actually going to continue using inside the museum in the less, you know, obvious places where I have recessed lighting. I'm really happy actually about the way the front of the building looks. There's not much else yet. I actually spent quite a bit of time working on getting the outline of the building done. I think I used at least a full chest of sandstone to get this put up, and take a look at it. And so there's the front of the building, and we're gonna have an entryway here. There's going to be an office slash bathrooms, restrooms over here. Here's going to be where the gift shop is, of course. And there's going to be a pair of staircases on each side, and right now we're in the middle of the will be the main hall. And then we have 9 equally sized rooms that go off of the main hall. So what's going to be is each one of these is going to be an exhibit, and we'll have more than, this is just the first floor. The height of the floors is pretty high, but this is, the first floor is going to be the top floor, and then there's going to be another floor underneath this, so it'll be like basement number 1, and it'll be the same similar 9 here, but then instead of a hall like this, there'll be 2 more, I think. Yeah, 2 more. I want to do 2 more. So there'll be 11 on the first, I guess, B1, and then below that will be a room similar to just 2 of these, And that'll be for the archives and collection. That'll be B2. And so my plan is I'm going to have... I went and looked up, since we have so many new biomes in 1.7, I went and collected them together, and I came up with 14 different groups of biomes. So we're going to have... let me get up my thing here. I was going to do plains, which includes sunflower plains, and I guess that's really it. It seems to be that flower forest spawn inside of plains, but I'm going to combine flower forest with regular forest, birch forest, and roof forest. Then we're going to have extreme hills, jungle, savanna, mesa, desert. And desert is going to... No. Extreme hills is going... I mean, like I was stepping back a couple. Extreme hills... I mean, all of the special ones, like Extreme Hills Plus and M, which is just like gravel ones. It's the same for pretty much forest and desert. There's little like mini versions of each biome, like hills, and a lot of them have what's called M, and just slightly different. So those are all going to be included in each of the major ones. Like Mesa has plateaus and Bryce Mesas, and Savannah has plateaus as well. But okay, we're gonna go back to plains, forest, extreme hills, jungle, savanna, Mesa, desert. I'm going to do the ocean, mushroom island, swamp, taiga, ice plains, the end, and the nether. And then, so something like taiga has a bunch of different ones. Ice plains has a bunch of different ones, especially with the spiders now. Ocean has, I'm going to do ocean, river, beach, deep ocean, and stone beach all together as one. And then I actually have a spawner. I don't know if you could see it. I can't zoom in because I'm not using Optifine, but there's a pillar right there. And there's a spawner, a zombie spawner below the surface, not too deep. And so I'm going to use that as a zombie spawner, or just a spawner-like dungeon exhibit. Actually, I want to do an abandoned mineshaft too, so I might combine that. And then I'm planning some other things. I want to have a room that's all mobs, name tag. That's going to be a pain, but we're gonna do this in chunks. So this episode is going to be me building the main, part of. We're probably going to be doing the front rooms, the main hall, and then the staircases. I'm thinking episodes are going to be like 1 to 2 rooms at a time, because I don't want to make them too long. And a lot of these rooms are actually going to take me days, if not weeks, of real time to do. So this is not going to be like I'm going to come out with a new episode every other day sort of thing. It's going to be when they get done. And I'm not trying to, I don't want it to take a long time. I want to get this build done, but I want to do it well. And I mean, today is the 28th of October, and I started a couple days ago working on this. And then Minecon's coming up, so I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know when this is actually going to go up, and that might not be until like way after Minecon is over. But let's see. So yeah, I'm probably going to do the front rooms built up with the walls, but that's going to take a significant amount of sandstone. Like the front of the building here took over probably a double chest worth of sandstone to build, and I'm going to use more mineral. Well, I mean, when I get into the actual rooms, it'll be a lot less sandstone. It'll just be the walls, because I'm going to use a lot of grass and then all sorts of different blocks. But we'll see that when I do it. So I'm guessing I was going to say what else I was going to do. Oh yeah, other rooms I wanted to work on were like a hall of minerals. If you saw my building with sand series, and I had a desert temple turned into a museum. I had a little hall of minerals, but now I want to do a more impressive one. And then of course like a room of armor and weapons and stuff, like you would see in most museums. This is gonna be a natural history museum, but there'll be some living objects in it, because I can't exactly like kill a creeper and stuff it and put it up. But So I think that's it. I also wanted to do something like a fishing exhibit, and if anybody has any ideas out there, what would be awesome, I'm always taking like ideas for that. In the main hall, I haven't really designed it yet. I want to put a beacon up with all the different kind of blocks you can use for the beacon, so that'll be an interesting thing in the middle. And then I was going to put haste on it, and then that'll make it so you can traverse the museum a lot quicker. But this all kind of stuff is going to be way in the future as we go. So I guess we'll take a break here, and I'll see you in a second, I guess, when I have a lot more stuff done. So see you then. So I wanted to do a brief update. Got back from Minecon a couple of days ago, and I've just kind of been busy with stuff, but the last few times I've worked on this, I've been working on the director's office over there. Installed the bathrooms, but there's nothing in them yet. And I put in the front desks. I think actually, since last time I recorded some, I hadn't put in the main hall's floor yet, so this is all new stuff. Eventually Beacon's gonna go here, that's why it's all empty. I did go and capture a couple Halloween mobs when it was Halloween a few days ago. This has been 7 days already. I did see a baby zombie with a pumpkin, and it actually was weird because it was floating over its head, but I didn't end up capturing it. Crazy. Been working a little bit more on the outside. All the walls in this building are going to be double thick, which also adds to the amount of work it's going to take to do them. But it's so I can do more ornate designs on the outside. I just haven't yet figured out what's going to go in there. That's something I'm putting on hold, but it's progressing. It's progressing kind of slow. With it being November now, and having gone to Minecon, and then this weekend I'm going somewhere, and then Thanksgiving is coming up, and I'm driving out to California. I don't know how much work I'm going to get done on this, but I'm going to try to knock out as much as I can in the next couple days. I want to build a big dome here, and I have to work on the roof and more of the walls. I think what I'm going to do now is to try to install as many of the walls as I can, even if a lot of them are going to be skeletal like this. For now, I want to get some of the girth of the building put in, and then we can start. I might ignore that for a while I kind of mull over what I want it to look like, and then we can start working on the different exhibits. Once I'm actually working on the exhibits, it'll make the build go by much quicker because I've got more focused. I know more of what I'm wanting to do with them than working on the walls and the outside and the decoration. That's kind of something that can come last. A lot of it is like I don't know exactly how ornate I want it. I really hate bare walls, so I was working on trying to have a lot less than just straight sandstone, either regular sandstone or sandstone block. And I do want to incorporate clay, but I don't like using a lot of clay. It can overpower, I think. If I was to put clay in the walls, then there might be it just might stand out too much. I want the building to really look like it's all stone mostly. If that makes any sense. But yeah, we'll be back, I guess, again when I get some more work done. And we're back again. I feel like it's been a week or so since I last recorded in this little brief set of clips. Yeah, it was a busy weekend. I've been really trying to get the entry all done in the museum to show you guys. I did end up doing a little work on the outside, coming up with the design. So we have some more detailed work on the outside. It'll be kind of similar all around the museum. Really depends. It'll probably be a lot less fancy. just because that's just parts of the museum that people really won't see much. Eventually I want to get a bunch of trees and stuff out here. Going inside, I really don't remember what I showed. I think I showed Halloween guys, but a lot of this in here is going to be new. So I went with the yellow clay because I thought it looked pretty good with the flooring I had. We have the, over here would be admissions, and over here would be like wanted a tour or something. This room in here is where there's going to be the what's it called? When you buy gifts and stuff like that. For some reason I can't think of what it's called. Up here I'm going to have a little food court, a cafe, so you can eat. On this side we're going to have the museum office. I'm going to have like a little secretary's desk here, waiting room. And upstairs is going to be the office of the director, so my office, and this is where we take donations up here too. So that's that. I'm still working on the side rooms. Pretty sure I showed the main hall's ceiling. Maybe not. I don't know how far back that was. In here we have the beginnings of what is going to be a mega beacon. And then above I have the dome for this would be the main hall, the great hall, whatever I want to call it. I don't know how many museums you may or may not have seen, but I always feel like there's always one big great hall in the museum and it has something really fancy or something that really stands out differently. I've been to a few where they're just like giant humpback whale skeletons or blue whale skeleton or giant dinosaurs or whatever. This one we're gonna have a full-size beacon. I want to do iron in the bottom and then gold in the second floor or the second level, and then emerald in the third level, and then diamond on the fourth level, and then the beacon, and then the dragon egg probably. So it'll be that'll be like the main halls thing, and I'm gonna have it to be speed 2 so you can move around the museum easily. I just was working on the lighting up on top and up in the floor. Stained glass helps quite a bit with doing recessed lighting a lot more. I still need to put some in the ceiling, but we're also going to have restrooms, which I probably should, but I put the floor in. That's something I want to work on next, is getting these in. Really simple bathrooms, restrooms. This is something I didn't show. I had like, on the outside it was even, on the inside it wasn't. So I wanted to do something to kind of fix the unevenness of this, this staircase to go down to the, I guess it'd be like level 0, because the top floor of the museum is, the first floor of the museum, the ground floor is the top floor. Everything's going to be below ground. So I did this with number 1, and I'm going to do that again, something like that down below. We don't have anything else down here yet. This is going to be level 0. There'll be another set actually that goes down to more of the museum staff level. And then going over here, we'll see the first 4 exhibit halls on the first floor. My idea is to have a wall leading to each room, kind of similarly. So over here we're going to lead to the first floor's ice plains. Here we're going to have a hall of minerals, and I guess geology. The hall of geology probably better. And here with the cyan clay, I was going to do a hall of, like the hall of tools and armor and things like that people use. And then over here is going to be leading into the plains. And so I wanted to, we still have work to do in the side halls, or the offices and the gift shop. And then of course we're going to have to dig out the various basements, but do more lighting work. But I wanted to show you guys where we stand right now. This will be the end of, I guess, episode 1 or part 1 of building the museum, because I want to get I want to work on. I really want to work on the exhibits, so that's what we'll probably do next episode. Is work on at least one, preferably two. I want to get the plains done and probably the forest done, or start working on one of the other ones. We'll see. I'm going to build the rooms as we go. I'll probably start with the shell open and then go through it from there. But some of the other stuff around here is just going to be as I get it done. I still want to do a little more decorating, figure out stuff, but I didn't want to wait any longer, so this is where the museum is right now. And I'll see you next episode for the first exhibit or two. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.